Hello, yes, welcome back to my channel for the Louviere against Club Brugge. We're back with Watchalongs, other than international break. International break always lasts too long. It doesn't matter how short the international break is, it's always too long. Now let me quickly just update the color for Louviere before anything. It's difficult to tell, like it's difficult to get a good green color for Louviere. And that will do. That will do. Hello, big up to him. Hello, big up. How are you? I didn't mean to do it that way. Well, there you go. Anyhow, let's hope for a good game, because Man City's game is not going to be as easy. Man City might very well lose, if we're being honest. So let's hope this game we hammered Louviere. Lineup, I'm surprised. I'm about to check out what the lineup is. Let's find out here. Now, I don't know any of these Louviere players, so I'm skipping that. Bayern München won 5-0, by the way. That says everything. Northern Jakkers plays. That is surprising, but it does make sense. You want to give this guy some games, because he will be the minimal replacement. You gotta keep him happy. Sabitz, Pileers, Mechelen, and Meyer all make sense for the back line. Joachim Seys is, of course, injured. Stankovic, Odor, Van Aken. Odor is a big surprise there as well, but let's see. It's about rotation. Early in the season, it's about rotation. Now, Forbes, Tresoldi, and Diakon in that front three. I'm not sure what the fitness is on Vermont. It does not look like he's on the bench. Christos Zolis is on the bench, however. Jules Ordonez is also on the bench. NEC Nijmegen 3-5 lost to PSV. Sad days, PSV won. By the way, as always, be liking and subscribing. As always. Tottenham won. Yes, they did. A comfortable 3-0 win against West Ham. I mean, so far, bar Man City, they've played two easy teams, beat them both in Burnley, I believe it was, and West Ham. Played a tougher team in Bournemouth, ended up losing. Played Man City, and you'd expect Man City to be good, but at the moment, that does not appear to be the truth, so far, you could say their only 3 wins are against weak teams. If you want to banter the Spurs fans, then their 1-0 loss to Union... sorry, they're still playing, aren't they? Union Saint-Gilloise. Oh no, that's full time. That is full time. Yeah, Kevin Rodriguez late goal, fucking Union Gene they call it. It's so stupid. They always get that. They never concede goals. Not because they're good, but because their opposition just fucking misses whenever they play against Union. And then they pull off stinky late wins. It's very annoying to watch, honestly. And now the game has kicked off already. Club Brugge has the ball here. And my timer is a bit delayed. Let me make sure that this timer is correct. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, they beat Burnley 3-0. Burnley is probably coming up and coming straight back down, aren't they? I'll look at Leeds, I'll look at Sunderland, and they've strengthened and they can stay up. Sunderland mostly, Leeds maybe. I don't think you can say the same about Burnley. Up to the 3 points. Yeah, Union got the 3 points, and now we need them as well to stay close to them. Now, I do believe if you win this game and then out the game in hand, that we're 1 point behind. Yeah, if you win this game and out the game in hand, we're 1 point behind. Which is not a tragic start, but it's not a good start either. Last season, however, was a tragic start, so... A good ball down the left here for Club Brugge. Meyer got it, but immediately closed down by Vey from Louviere. And ball's gone out for that throw-in. By the way, Union have already scored 15 goals this season. I mean, who have they played? How are they scoring 15 goals already? 1-1 with... they scored 5 goals past Leuven and 3 goals past Standard, so it's a bit of stat padding. 2-3 against Gent as well. If we could score 3 against Gent, we'd be winning comfortably. Diakon, all to the left here, into the box. Oh, it's crossed in poorly by Meyer, but that's a good early attack there. And that was very good football there by Club Brugge. Bring the ball from one side of the pitch to the other, then immediately into the box. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is a... what do you call it? It's a fake grass pitch. It's not real grass. I'm not sure what you call it. Oh, what's it called? I'm looking it up on Translate right now. It's artificial grass. I guess artificial, yeah. Artificial grass, this pitch, if I'm not mistaken. Which will, of course, be an excuse in case you do not win. Ball thrown in by Louviere. Club Brugge wins it back here. Now Louviere tried to go forward. Good play down the left. Louviere going inside and bring the ball into midfield here. It goes down the left again. It's crossed in. The ball is still alive. A bicycle kick goes just over the bar. Go Ahead Eagles wins comfortably against Volendam. That was a good attack as well here by Louviere. Look at how quickly they went forward suddenly. A bit ambitious here, trying a bicycle kick. I believe that's Lassani there in the box. Lassani, something like that. If I did this for a job, I'd make sure I knew the player to say the name. But alas, I do not. Like and subscribe. Make sure I can do this for a living. Jari de Busser goated. Keeping a clean sheet, bro. Maybe that's what Donnarumma can do for Man City. Keeping a clean sheet. So I think you might be asking a bit much of a single man. Sabit throws the ball in, gets it straight back from Spiliers, and now brings the ball to Mechelen. Mechelen heads it backwards to Jakkers. Excuse me, Jakkers rolls it out. And Meyer now with a good ball from Van Aken. Meyer driving forward, has to pass it though. Now ball reaches Diakon. I've not seen a lot of Diakon yet, so this game is a... Or well, we haven't seen much of Diakon yet, so... This is a game where Diakon can show us what he can do. Now Stankovic, ball into the box. It's won back by Louviere, but Stankovic picks up the clearance. And now the ball goes out for a throw-in to Club Brugge. A good start for Louviere. They're not painfully open as you might expect them to be against a club like Club Brugge. Now it's one thing to start that way, to have a good first... What is this? 6 minutes. It's not a thing to end the game that way. And Club Brugge does start their intent here. A long ball from Louviere. They're trying road one football. Trying is the key word as the ball goes out for a throw-in. Luvier now, just past the halfway line. And they do throw it in, going backwards. Trying to retain the ball. Look at how far up Louvier goes. They've got that 3 in the back. Of course, if you lose the ball to defend. Then they've got just 1 player in midfield and they're committing everything forward. There's no attempt to play through midfield. It's just ball goes forwards. Which is understandable. You're not gonna enjoy playing through midfield quite a lot against Club Brugge. But even still though, you look at Vincent Kompany at Burnley, for example, just a few years ago in the Premier League. He was too stubborn. He did play through the midfield even if his team couldn't. So when you are a side like Louviere, those are the things you're looking for when you're trying to survive. You're worse than the other teams, but can you play the ball over the top? Can you play a style which, even if you don't like playing that way, is more beneficial to keeping you alive? And Louviere is doing that. Now Outdoor gets onto the ball, he passes it to Van Aken, who brings the ball beautifully down the right with Kiriani Sabbe. Sabbe now backwards again. And into Mechelen. Diakon runs into midfield, still Diakon goes down, loses the ball, referee calls a foul by Longonga. Sorry, that's Liongola. That might be one of the worst butcherings of a name I've ever done. Liongola. I was going off the name I read off the back, but I read that wrong. I butchered that name. Outdoor. Now ball reaches Sabbe. Club Brugge seem to be preferring the right side of the pitch at the moment. Now it goes to the left, just as I say that. Meyer loses the ball trying to drive it forward. He's pressing up high though. Good pass and calm from Louviere, and they almost played their way out of pressure. Suddenly, Carlos Forbes was there very high up against, who is it here? Lutonda, I believe. He was suddenly under a lot of pressure, and he was just able to move the ball away, otherwise he could have lost it there. Pino now receives the ball. That's the name of the Louviere goalkeeper. Pino looks up at the pitch, just waiting for something to happen here. He plays the ball long. And it goes out for a throw-in again. Outdoor with the last touch, I believe. No, sorry, it's a Louviere player who had the last touch. Now Club Brugge on the ball. Let's see if they can keep the ball. At the moment, they can. Man, derby gonna be stressful. I mean, derbies do have a way of being stressful in general. I mean, in Belgium, you kind of know who's gonna win the Brugge derby and who's gonna win the Antwerp derby. And more frequently than not, you'd assume that Union wins the Brussels derby. But in England, that's not really the case, is it? In England, these derbies are a lot more competitive and by extension a lot more stressful. Diakon now on the ball. Poor bastards. Now cleared. A bit of aggression by Club Brugge, but they can't win the ball back. Ball comes down on the left. Mendy can't get onto the pass though, and it's good defending by Spileert, who gets the ball into Jakkers. It's build up from the back here under high pressure. Let's see if Club Brugge can do it well, though. At the moment, so far so good. Now, Odor draws the foul, very mature. He noticed that the press was too aggressive by Louviere, and he said, yep, let me catch my breath here. Let me go down to the floor. Good ball. Poor ball this. Now Louviere again. Juventus 4-3 against Inter. Inter is murdered, bro. Big up to both. Big up. Luvier. Long ball again here by Louviere. Sabbe. Oh, can't win it back. Lutonda has gone around him. Lutonda moves the ball. He should have crossed that in, really. What do you think of Lintaudoor? I think he's not played that great in the few games I've watched of him. And this is another game where he can prove himself, but I mean, it's only 11 minutes. I mean, I can't say much of 11 minutes on this player. Man U fans are mad confident they will beat you. I would be too. If I was a Man United fan. Man City is looking washed. Saw you on Rastas chat yesterday. Yeah, big up to him. He just got to 1K. What is this suicide passing? Well, Club Brugge emerged alive. Ball comes down the left. Louviere. But yeah, big up to Rastas. He just got to 1K as well. Another cross and it's gone out for a a corner, not a throw-in. Sunderland draw against Crystal Palace. I did see that as well. Sunderland have had a good start. 7 points after 4 games for a relegation contender. It's the first time Odor starts for the Club Brugge. Yeah. I've not been impressed by him in other games where he has played off the bench. In fact, I believe that's wrong. Then he started against Zulte. He came off the bench, didn't he? If I remember that correctly. Let me check. Yeah, it was off the bench. He replaced he replaced Ludovic Reis. Club Brugge again building up from the back here. The ball comes down the left with Mechelen, who drives it forwards. Mechelen will go down his left. With Meyer, now Van Aken. Odor, good physicality, brings the ball down the right. Sabbe. Sabbe into Forbes. Forbes cutting inside. Good cross, headed away. Ball picked back up by Club Brugge. Comes down the left. Van Aken into Diakon. Still Diakon going inside. Flops onto the floor. Are they giving a penalty? Are they giving a penalty? I'd like to see a different angle of that. What at Man City? What had Man City what? I don't know. Man City had something apparently. VAR is checking it. That looks like a dive to me. Leon Gola was fuming the moment the penalty was given, understandably so. That looks like a dive to me. I suppose we'll see the VAR footage. Well, it's been a terrible start for Man City, that's undeniable. If Man City is to lose to Man United, it will be the worst Man City start since 1997. By the way, Man City was relegated not once, not twice, but 3 times, if I'm not mistaken, in that period. So, I mean, to have your worst Premier League start in that long. Did you watch Arsenal today? No, I was out eating, so I didn't watch that today. I did see the scoreline though. To be fair, it's Ange Postecoglou. He strikes again. Or I guess he doesn't strike. That's his thing, isn't it? But he says mate. He says mate, guys. It's taking quite a while to check this penalty. I'm still not seeing the replay. Normally I'd see the replay by now. I mean, if they're taking this long to decide if it's a penalty or not, surely it's not clear and obvious, so they shouldn't overrule the referee's decision, right? Clearly. Because you're wasting time. I mean, that's the thing with clear and obvious. It's been like a minute and a half that they're checking now. Clearly, it's not obvious enough that the referee is wrong if you're checking this long. So they wasted 1 minute, I believe 1 minute 45 seconds on this VAR check just to have the referee go check himself. What's the point? Make him go check himself immediately then. You've just wasted 1 minute 45 seconds here. What are we doing? I had started to follow Man City in 23, 24 and the 4th beat season. Well, that's new, isn't it? That's never a penalty, is it? I can't even see the contact. I don't think he'll give that. Yeah, no penalty. Yeah, we were taking people to the sword. And with people, we mean Ange Postecoglou's team. How many did Spurs concede last season? Let me check that. Last season, Spurs conceded... by the way, they've conceded only 1 goal so far this season. And last season, they conceded 65 goals. Which was the 4th most goals conceded in the Premier League. So, Ange does not know about defending. I watched the Arsenal game. Big up. And now Mechelen looks like he's hurt here as the ball went into the Club Brugge box. What happened here? Well, it was a good quick ball forwards. Mechelen tried to put himself between it, and I think Singa stepped on Mechelen's foot here. He'll be fine, it seems. Oh, dude, this Singa guy is shit. Zubimendi brace. Yeah. Doesn't say a lot, does it? Van Aken wins the ball back. Why are you passing it? Now I hate modern football. Clear this ball, bro. You're passing it like that in your own back half. With 5 opposition players in your own box. Bro. Jasper Vergoten need to be the referee. Not in this game. Save Mr. Brown envelope for the big games. Van Aken. He brings the ball down the left. And now the ball comes to Sabbe. Forbes. Back to Sabbe once more. Van Aken. Good ball forwards. Carlos Forbes, he can't hold on to it. He needs to keep the ball closer to himself there. He gets a corner though, for what it's worth. It was a beautiful passage of play there. But if he kept the ball close to himself, he could have done more than a corner. Let's see what we do with this corner. Odor, excuse me again. Odor, by the way, flicks that ball on beautifully. Stankovic into the box and it falls straight into the hands of the Louviere goalkeeper. It's Napoli playing. Napoli, it's playing right now. 2-0, Kevin De Bruyne scored. But apparently it's not good enough, guys. Apparently, De Bruyne was not good enough for us anymore. By the way, Rasmus Højlund scored on his debut for Napoli. Napoli debut, he scored. Then he go like 0017 or some shit like that for Man United. Napoli debut, proper manager, proper club, proper atmosphere, proper everything. Debut goal. Tough luck being Man United, I guess. That's going to be interesting to follow there, Napoli. What is this communication between these players? That's a free kick. Yeah, Odor and Van Aken are like communicating like that. Yeah, you know, it's like telekinesis, except it's not working. Like they think they've got that telekinesis going, but it ain't got shit. It's just voices in their head. Like, what are they doing, bro? Sabbe comes out wide here to, or ball comes out wide to Sabbe. Oh, Portes by Club Brugge, just spelling the ball and now being vulnerable on the counter here. Going into the box, a shot, good save by Northern Jakkers, but so far the best chance has fallen to Louviere after 23 minutes, 24 minutes soon. That is concerning. 24 minutes played and the best chance falling to Louviere. That is a ball, by the way. If Ederson was in goal, we concede. Because Ederson, his foot is so weak. It's like, hit his foot, it's like, go up, and it's go down again, and it's roll into the back of the net. It's so weak. Ball crossed into the far post, and, well, look at that. Luvier has scored. Look at that. Wow. Well, that's simply inexcusable, isn't it? That is simply inexcusable. The way that just happens. Jakkers punches after the ball loosely. The players don't seem to know what's happening at the far post. And, I mean, what is Jakkers doing there as well? If you go for it, you have to get it. Feyenoord got goal disallowed. So bored by Club Brugge. So bored. What is Jakkers doing, bro? Are you fucking waving to someone? You fucking dumbass. That's so bored. Sabbe into Forbes. This is a good ball down the right. It should have been crossed in foot much sooner there. Waiting too long. Diakon almost got onto it. Now Van Aken does. And a free kick. Club Brugge takes the game. We need Simon Mignolet back. Simon Mignolet is not injured. Jakkers is playing because... Jakkers is playing because he needs his stuff. Hey, mate. It's not my problem. You're the dog shit gambler, dumbass. Go fuck yourself. There you go. It's not my fault you can't gamble, right? Retarded ass cunt. Ball down the left. Louviere. Forward cross into the box. It comes to Diakon. What is this clearance by Diakon? Van Aken. Going backwards now. Sabbe has plenty of space here down the right and receives the ball now. And Sabbe goes backwards again. Wow, look at this, guys. Club Brugge has 64% possession. Very useful, that, isn't it? Club Brugge started out well in the first 10 minutes, just moving the ball around. And then I don't know what happened, but it just stopped. Now Sabbe is gonna get this ball here. But I mean, it's not creating anything. Ball goes down the left. Meijer. Van Aken. Flicks the ball on to Odor. Odor into Sabbe. Sabbe is gonna have a shot. It's straight at the goalkeeper. You need to pass the ball around more there. I mean, it's always the wrong decisions that these players make, I feel like, when we go goals down. When we go a goal down, these players stop making the correct decision. I mean, the ball wasn't even falling that good to shoot at it. It's just like, yeah, the ball is at my feet, now let me go have a shot at it. Luvier is cooking us. We're fucking absentees right now. This is what I call a big man syndrome. Just arrogance, nonchalant arrogance here. I mean, it's so common, isn't it? You think you're the guy, you play nonchalant, and then you get fucking hit on your ass, and you're fucked. Stop playing this nonchalant ass football. Like, what is this? Just nonchalant, not focused. What is this, bro? That's a terrible refereeing decision, by the way, giving that free kick. I mean, that's just ridiculous refereeing. Ball now out for a goal kick to Club Brugge. They better score before halftime. By the way, look at that Louviere player. He scores a goal and he goes... Those Louviere players have more mentality than Club Brugge. And Man City, for a matter of fact. Sabbe. Mechelen. Long ball down the right there. It's not a good one though. Now Louviere looking to counter immediately. Ball goes out for a throw into Club Brugge. Club Brugge throw the ball backwards with Spiliers. Diakon moves the ball backwards. Diakon again. Fourth is from Diakon. I mean, that's the reaction area again. I mean, that's not solving the fact that our possession game is very poor at the moment. Yeah, Jakker's fucked up, but substituting goalkeepers is almost always a poor choice. It's very rarely that your goalkeeper is so bad that a substitution will save you. Van Aken. Diakon. Still Diakon goes after a goal kick. This Diakon guy sucks, bro. So far. He just dives a bunch, shoots the ball wherever he can. He's fucking shit from what I'm seeing so far. Like, why can't none of these swingers control the ball close to their body, keep it close to themselves, and then cross it in? Oh wow, this is woeful defending Spileets. Now Luvier hit on the ball near our area. It's good defending Odorto, who picks up the ball. It's clear to tell, you can clearly tell who's actually motivated to play this game and who thinks they're too good for it. Sabbe. Ah, poor ball forwards this. Van Aken, poor clearance that as well. Ball comes to Mechelen now. And ball into Tresoldi, who's, I don't think had touched the ball yet. He takes it very well here. Brings it to Diakon, who brings the ball into Meyer. Meyer going forward. That was beautifully done by Diakon, to be fair to him. Ball to Tresoldi, but as we know, we can't finish. Nah, this is a separate thing from Bruges. This is just... This is how Club Brugge start the season. We always start very weird. We'll go beat... Club Brugge can beat Barcelona and then lose to Beerschot. I mean, the first 3 months of a season, it's like a roulette game. It's always been like that. Whereas Man City, it's more systematically being shit. A bit of a difference there. Which is, by the way, for any gambler who's in the chat here, like this earlier guy, that Mustafa guy, who got salty that Club Brugge conceded. If you're gambling on Club Brugge in the first half of the season, expect to lose quite a bit. Because these players, they don't care. If we are in a title race, they'll care, but otherwise they won't. That's how lower leagues work. Players often don't care because they don't know the club. Stankovic into Odor. A bit of a dive there. Now Sabbe. That's a free kick. Prediction PSV Union. It is in Eindhoven, right? Yeah, it is in Eindhoven. I'll go Oh, what a terrible pass again by Club Brugge. What are these passes? I'll go 2-2. 2-2. Who is the best at Club Brugge? Van Aken, I guess. Ball into the hands now of Mignolet. Ball down the right and crossed in by Louviere. It's cleared by Club Brugge, but we lose it again. Throwing Club Brugge right in our own half. Right against our own penalty box. Diakon is on the ground doing theatrics. Make sure they're not hurt. Oh, actually, he might be quite winded from that. Yeah, the other guy just fell straight on his back. But this is the thing, yeah? This is the boy who cried wolf. I've seen this guy dive 2 or 3 times already in his first start. Someone fucking falls over on him, properly hurts him, and I'm like, stop diving, because I know he's a fucking diving cunt. That's the boy who cried wolf. Just saying. You dive over and over, and then you actually get injured and nobody takes you seriously. Van Aken. Into Sabbe. Sabbe now backwards. And down the left here. Diakon. Brings the ball to Sabbe again. Van Aken. Sabbe is with him. He gives the ball to Sabbe. They're looking down at central area, but I mean, that means you've got space on the... Oh, good cross this Van Aken. But Stankovic's headed was poor. Very poor even. That was a proper I'm Haaland header. Which is funny, you'd think for a world-class striker the size of Haaland he'd be able to score a header, but you'd think wrong. Louviere now, long ball. Forbes, I mean, what is this? Forbes is so eager to win the ball back, but he's just clattering players. You're gonna pick up a yellow card, mate. Calm down. Calm down. It's you don't have to kill players to win the ball back. Contrary to popular belief, winning the ball back in a football game does not mean manslaughter. Calm down. Forward shots that, ball goes out for a goal kick. I mean, if you are Sergio Ramos, you can commit manslaughter, of course, because that's a bit different, but I'm saying in general. Ball to the right, Sabbe. Forbes. Oh, good ball into the box. And Forbes is shot by Stankovic's poor. He just slips on the ball and... Look at that work from Forbes. Oh, you need to do more with that, Stankovic. Need to do way more with that. And he knows it. He was angry with himself. He knows he should have done more with that. Score before half time. Then bring on our proper ballers. Take off this Diakon guy because he's dropping a stinker. And then we're kind of good to go. Unless they scored again here. Cleared by Jakkers, who's playing very... reactively at the moment. It looks like he's in a panic. Ball into the box again and it's gone just wide. What is this defense by Brugge? It's falling apart. Look at this. Ball to the right. I mean, nobody's tracking their runners. Nobody's communicating. This is poor. This is very poor. Players aren't tracking back. They're not following their runners. They're not communicating. Northern Yuckers is playing like a man in a panic, just reacting to everything. And I know as a goalkeeper your job is mainly to react, but you know what I mean. He's not playing proactively, he's playing reactively. And you like a goalkeeper to do the former, but not the latter. I'm hoping I mean, of course you hope we win. Nah, he's not. Mayer is not really the issue here, is he? What has Mayer done? I mean, he's not seen much of the ball. The ball's not gone down his side much. The problem is defense, not one player in particular, the entire defense. Van Aken now on the ball after Louviere spell it. And Club Brugge spell it straight back, why not? Well, intensity, guys, intensity. Get Pep Leendert's book in here, because there's no intensity whatsoever. Bring Ordonez on, I mean, you need a goal, and you bring on goalkeepers and centre backs. That's reactive, that's not proactive, that's reactive. Ball into box, cleared by Mechelen. Offside, it seems, for the... Or well, offside by Louviere and free kick to Club Brugge. And now a free kick to Club Brugge again. Time is ticking here for half time. And it's still 1-0 to Louviere. Ball down the left. I'm expecting a rinsing at half time. Oh, Soldi gets the ball in and he does fuck all with it. I mean, that's kind of his career, isn't it? Ball on back there. I'm not sure who got it. I think it's Odor. And now it's a free kick for Club Brugge. Hand to the face there of Odor, who's actually playing a solid match. He's actually got the desire to play this game. Forbes. I mean, Luvier have dominated the chances so far. What does that say for the Club Brugge? Diakon. Going inside, bringing the ball to Sabbe. Sabbe to Forbes. And Forbes crosses it into the far post. Diakon now. Diakon should have passed it already. He does pass it back now. Van Aken tries to flick the ball on. Van Aken still. Van Aken's shot is blocked. Ah, Diakon, why are you not jumping for it? You're lucky to have the ball at all. And now you fucking shoot a potato shot. This guy sucks, man. Why are we buying all these fucking happy fucking ass wingers instead of a proper techie one? Four minutes of stoppage time. Which seems about right for what's happened so far. It's Soldi trying to run through. He slips and referee says no foul. Forward pass that by Louviere. Now Club Brugge have the ball again. Van Aken. What setup wins us the game? any setup that is not basically anything that is not what Pep would do, basically. Whatever Pep is gonna do, it's the opposite of that. Diakon now. Sabbe. Sabbe to Ford. Ford crosses it in. It's very good defending. Ball out for the corner. Bring Campbell on for the Diakon. I mean, Zolis is on the bench. You can bring on Zolis. A corner now. Let's see if we can score from a corner. Ball is headed away. Comes to Sabbe again here on the left this time. It's chipped into the box. It's cleared for yet another corner. Prem is so dead. That's the Premier League. Premier League football is not entertaining to watch, is it? Because everyone plays the same way. It's just, it gets tedious and boring. You don't see a clash of identities on the pitch at all. You don't see that stuff. You basically see two teams do the same thing for 90 minutes. That's what Premier League is. Which is why the top teams are entertaining to watch. Because when you see two teams do the same thing at a very high level, it's a good game to watch. But when you see two teams at the same level do the same thing, or try the same thing, should I say, when you're at that little bit lower level, it's not as good to watch, is it? Forbes now. Stankovic. Stankovic, ball to the far post. It's gonna roll to Diakon. Still Diakon. Good ball to Stankovic again. Stankovic. Sabbe. Diakon. I mean, everyone knew what he was gonna do there. Diakon is fucking monotone, bruv. Diakon looks like another fucking Doku. Did we land the... Where is Diakon from? Let me look this up. The Mamadou Diakon. France. Did we just land the French Doku? Is that what we've done here? Because that's what he looks like. In my opinion, probably. But you still have to set up right. It doesn't matter if you, like, play the correct players and then you... I mean, if we're gonna have Diaz Stones... like, imagine we do... Vardiol, Diaz, Stones, Husanov. Or some stupid shit like that. You can have a lot of the correct players and still fuck up. This is the thing, yeah. With a football game, you don't have to get it 60% right or 70% right. You have to get it 100% right, and that's not what Pep's been doing. But Man United have a scrub as a manager. 1-0 Brentford. Look at that. Sade with the goal. Bears. You know who I'd love to have right now? Igor Thiago. Eats fucking bad for a goal in here. But alas, we do not have Igor Thiago for this game. And as this game stands, it's 1-0 to La Louviere. Club Brugge have looked far from exemplary. Very poor even. Very, very poor. Calma. It's just... it's half time fucking 10 seconds. And you're already on to me. You're trying to get me shot, bro. Charlie Kirk settings in here, bro. These halftime interviews are such woke nonsense. Utter woke nonsense, guys. Utter woke nonsense. Do I have any water left? I do. Beautiful. Yeah, that was a terrible first half. Bro, Igor Thiago will be great to have right now, wouldn't it? Stones Husanov should start. I mean, what is Stones gonna do? Pass the ball. You got 9 other players to pass the ball. Don't need another one whose only ability is passing the ball. Defensively, John Stones has done fuck all. This season, and he won't do a lot. It's gone, bro. Defensively, he's gone. I want a center back who can defend, not a center back who looks good on the ball. By the way, if we go through Club Brugge's last few games, Club Brugge scored only once against Gent, scored only once against Zulte Waregem, scored only once against KV Mechelen. 3 of our 4 last games, we've scored only once. In fact, if you want to extend that to the start of the season, we have scored once in 4 games, scored twice in 2 games, and that's it so far. We've yet to score in this game. Well, what do you call that? Bar 4, of course. Something is just not clicking in that attack at the moment. And it's the fact that we don't have a striker, isn't it? Like, Vermont is good, but at times it just goes missing, and at times it's just so weak and so unphysical. And our backup is Tresoldi, and Tresoldi, well, he can't... He's not good at much, is he, Tresoldi? So our options are so limited on that striker front. What is he better at? What is John Stones better at than Diaz? And don't say passing, because we've got a bunch of other players who can pass. Technically in the air under pressure. Well, in the air, John Stones hasn't done anything this season. Technically, sure, but it's a centre back. I don't much care about that. Under pressure, we shouldn't be playing that way to begin with, so I don't see how that matters. Stones ain't faster, mate. His legs are gone. He used to be faster, but his legs are gone. These highlights are proper sad to watch, I can't lie. These highlights are so bored, man. So bored. Dating Bonnie Blue. I mean, Diaz was getting praise at the end of last season when he played next to Gusnov and when he played next to Guardiol. The moment you take that pace question out of it, people praise Diaz. And I feel like past that, people just look for reasons to criticize Diaz. I don't think he let anything go to his head. %67% possession, by the way, to be losing 1-0. That shows you how useless possession is as a statistic. At Napoli, by the way, they're winning 2-0. It's half time in that game as well. Goals from De Bruyne and Højlund. Højlund, the debutant. And De Bruyne is now at 2 goals in 3 games in Serie A. Oh, but I thought De Bruyne was washed. Sure. He's gonna spank a hat-trick or some shit against Man City. Fiorentina not a great start to the season, by the way. 1-0 draw with Cagliari. A 0-0 draw with Torino. And now losing 2-0 to Napoli, to be fair. 2 away games. And their first home game of the season is against reigning champion Napoli. Now I do believe Napoli has 9 points in 9. Yes. Winning all 3 of their first 3. FC Twente are losing. Prediction Bilbao Arsenal. Well, let me see who Twente is losing against first. Against NAC. NAC. NAC Breda, yes. Bilbao Arsenal. Well, Arsenal should batter them. I mean, Bilbao lost 1-0, by the way, today. An own goal from Ramiro. But yeah, Arsenal should probably batter them, if we're being honest. And it's that game Tuesday. Yeah. These Champions League game dates are so fraudulent, bro. I hate the way these Champions League games are scheduled. Thursday Champions League football is just utter woke nonsense, isn't it? I mean, it's so ridiculous. The Champions League is not supposed to be on Thursday, but here we are. Club Brugge Monaco and Man City Napoli on Thursday. Any good games for Wednesday? Liverpool Atletico Madrid. Hey, I could watch that. That might be a banging game. PSG Atalanta might be banging as well. I feel like a lot of people will do Liverpool against Madrid, so I'll do PSG Atalanta. And then Tuesday... Yeah, I guess I'll go with Tottenham against Villarreal. That looks interesting. Real Madrid are boring to watch, if you ask me. So I'll watch Tottenham. Spursy play against Villarreal. Benfica won all yesterday and Feyenoord 2-0 against Heerenveen. Who did Benfica play? How's Benfica started their season? Santa Clara. So far, 3 wins, 1 draw. With 4 matches played. I mean, that's a decent start to the season. Ajax Milan on Wednesday. That's not going to be interesting. Inter Milan is finished and Ajax is in their rebuild phase. So, not interesting. Porto have won their first 5 games already. They're on 15 points after 5 games. Sporting, currently level 0-0 there for Sporting. And they are in the 16th minute, only just kicked off. So if they win, they go to 12 points in 15 or in 5 games. They lost a game. Who did they lose against Sporting? Oh, they played Porto already, and they lost that game. Interesting. Glansko Farioli. Farioli is cooking. Francesco Farioli. He's at Porto now, is he? Yeah, he's now at Porto. There you go. Winning your first 5 games as a manager is a good way to start. I mean, you can't argue with that. 5 wins in your first 5. Good start. I think Sporting are gonna fall down a bit though now. They've had that beautiful squad coming through. Not just Gyökeres, by the way. A lot of very good players. And an okay manager in Amorim. But he's out of his depth in the Premier League. But now that squad has gone, Gyökeres, their star man, is gone. And they don't even have the manager anymore. So that's going to go a bit downhill, isn't it? I had said Ordóñez and Zolis come on. Well, I don't think there's any substitutions yet. I'll see. Calvin Phillips in Man City training today. I mean, people like Calvin Phillips are in training for the Man City, you know. Okay, it does look like there are substitutions for the Club Brugge. And it is indeed Ordóñez and Zolis. Alright. Guys, Dzeko, De Gea, De Bruyne, Højlund, and McTominay are all on the same pitch in 2025. Oh, wow. Yeah, Dzeko plays for Fiorentina. Dzeko, De Bruyne, Højlund. All on the same pitch. McTominay as well. De Gea as well. Bro. Yeah, you'd think that this is like 2015 or so. I mean, maybe that's a bit too far back, but you get the point. You'd think that this is like a few years back. Anyhow, substitutions were made. Zoli's coming on. For the Diakon, I'd imagine. I fucking started the timer late. Fuck's sake. Let me try that again. There we go. That's better. Go into La Louviere here early on. And the ball's not one back. shots from distance, good defending. Zoldy's, I believe, there, shielding the ball and clearing it, just putting it out for a throw-in. Look at the way Stankovic is literally walking over the pitch, though. Like, but oh, a bit more intensity would be appreciated. But yeah, this Diakon guy, if he's gonna come good, he needs to come good fast, because we can't beat Zoli's FC again. Ball down the right, Louviere. Spelers was on side from medal settings, bro. Wasn't that bad yet, but wasn't a great start, was it? By the way, did Onyedika come on? I think Onyedika came on as well. Yeah, Onyedika came on for Outdoor, which I think is a bit harsh on Outdoor. I think he was the best player in that midfield. He was winning the ball back and stuff. He was flicking the ball on beautifully going forwards. Maybe he wasn't getting the ball up enough, or maybe it's just an upgrade. Maybe just like you need an upgrade. Bring on Onyedika. Big up to Steve, I agree. I agree. I've seen too many excuses fly around. Oh, anything can happen in a derby. Well, make sure we don't lose out 2 of our first 3 games then. Because if we lose against United, it's the worst start for Man City since 1997. Then we'll go on and lose another few games, by the way. Sporting are losing. Oh, damn. I said it. They're falling off. We haven't beaten Man United since the 4-beat season and haven't kept a clean sheet at the Etihad since 2012 against Man United specifically. That latter stat is insane, bro. Not a single Etihad clean sheet in the derby since 2012. Wow. Onyedika brings the ball to Sabbe, who tries cross into the box. It's intercepted though, and now Onyedika has to come back to defend with Sabbe. The Louviere player finds the ground rather easily, and the referee says no foul. I think that's the correct decision. Also, Pep Guardiola has won only 1 game in 5 against Amorim. Well, that's not true, is it? It's won 0 in 4. Has he ever faced Amorim before? Pep Guardiola versus Amorim. Has he ever faced Amorim before? 1 second, I'm trying to find Ruben Amorim here. We are set in 15th in the Premier League, below Man United, who are 11th, which they lost to Grimsby Town, who are League 2. Yeah. I mean, losing those back-to-back games, yeah. I mean, yeah, you get a good result. You get a good result, and you think, yeah, we're back. Then Man City likes to remind you, no, we're not. Trying to find here Pep Guardiola against Ruben Amorim. Are rather difficult. Ruben Amorim. Indeed, 5 games. What's the first time we played against Amorim? true, but yeah, this is going back to 2022 with a 5-0 win. I didn't know Amorim was at Porto yet. No, I didn't know that Amorim was the coach of that game. I didn't know Amorim was the coach there. I thought Amorim was only like the coach last season for the Sporting, the way they suddenly hyped him up. Vincent Kompany scored that famous win in the Mank Derby 1 month before Sergio Aguero scored the most iconic Premier League goal in history. Yeah, that's a long time ago now, isn't it? That was a handball. Yeah, we're about to see. The goat is cooking something tasty for tomorrow, Alf. You watch. Well, I'm eager to see what he's cooking up. I think that's handball, by the way. I'm not sure, though. I mean, I still like that, you can't really tell. But you can argue natural possession of the hand. I think they'll give that as a... By the way, did that hit the other player's hand as well? Nah, the other player didn't touch it. I mean, this is the thing, yeah, with the rules changing every fucking month. Who knows if that's a penalty? I know that some seasons they'll give that as a penalty, and some seasons they won't. Because they keep changing the rules, and like, what are the rules? Nobody knows, bruv. Nobody knows. But he does clearly touch it with his hand. I mean, it's not his arm, it's literally his hand. I think that might be the thing that damns him. That ball wasn't going anywhere, though. Well, I admit I'm wrong about someone who's lost a fuck ton of games with a very good team. Because he beats the worst Man United team. When we've seen 4-0, 3-0 wins against Newcastle, Forest. 2-5 against, no penalty by the way. 2-5 against Juventus. Yeah, you really think one game... I mean, this is the problem. One game, Pep is the greatest of all time. 10 games where he's shit. I mean, this is ridiculous, come on. If Man United gets a penalty tomorrow, which they probably, will, I don't think they'll get a penalty. They can't even get a ball into the box. Do you think Donnarumma will save the penalty? I mean, he's a better penalty stopper than Ederson, that's for sure. Throw into Louviere. Van Aken. Ordonez. Oh, what is this fucking potato pass? Luckily, Sabbe gets to the ball first under a bit of pressure. Throw into Club Brugge. I mean, it's not a penalty. The problem is, I think that the ball hit his leg first and then deflected into his hand. I think that's why it's not a penalty. We've not created a single shooting opportunity, by the way, this game. So... this second half, I meant. Not a single shooting opportunity yet. We're at the 55th minute. That's 10 minutes into this half, not a single shooting opportunity. We shouldn't be begging for penalties here. We should be doing our job. Ball to Zolis now. Zolis. Ah, you're fucking up all. Everyone's fucking up now. Zolis had a real good chance there to trap the ball, take it on his left hand. Well, dude, Zolis thinks with it, but even Zolis can't get the ball out of his feet right now. Now the Luvier players are gonna start wasting time. Of course. That's what you do when you're winning. Long ball, La Louviere. Ball headed out for going to La Louviere. By the way, Union drew against La Louviere as well. La Louviere away, specifically. Let me check La Louviere's results so far. So far, La Louviere has won against Charleroi at home. How many of the game is this of the season? Let me check, because I might be counting preseason games here. Their 7th game. This is their 7th game. So they're currently winning 1-0 against Brugge, but that's not done yet. They lost 3-2 against KV Mechelen away. At home, they drew 0-0 with Union. Away again, they lost 2-1 from Sint-Truiden. At home again, they won 1-0 over Charleroi. Then they play away to Ghent. They lose 1-0. Then they lose 2-0 to Standard. In the opening game at home. So at home, they're winning games and drawing games against very good sides. While playing away, they can't beat... they can't do anything against mid-table sides, which I think is telling. I think that maybe teams have underestimated how strong La Louviere can be at home, ourselves included. No excuse, of course. Rather the opposite, it's a critique. Oh, what a poor touch there from Zolis. He gets the ball in the end, now comes down the right. Sabbe. To Forbes. Mechelen. Mechelen brings the ball down the left. Meyer. Loses it. Well, I'm looking at Ariana Grande. Like, you know how it goes. I mean, Fermin Lopez is possible, but where does Fermin Lopez still play? Where is he at right now? Is he still at Barcelona? Let me see. He's still at Barca. Okay. He's still at Barca. I mean, Fermin Lopez is possible. Won't mind that either. Barres Echeverry must come back in January. This team can't stay fit. I fully agree on that. Yeah, Barcelona right now. Zolis loses the ball. Decision is a goal kick to La Louviere, and Zolis is winding himself up. Chelsea wants Fermin Lopez too. Listen, Fermin Lopez is a mad improvement on the likes of Doc winning it. Sell Doc, bring in Lopez. We cook. We cook. I mean, 6 goals, 5 assists last season for Barcelona off the bench. That's more than Doku provides. He's a more techie player as well. He gives you more control and stuff. Fermin and Gibbs-White will run riot in our midfield. I don't think we're gonna get Gibbs-White. I think that's I mean, maybe if Kovacic leaves in January, we'll go get Gibbs-White. I guess that's an option. But I think that's a sailed ship. I think the ship has sailed, and it's not happening now. By the way, Napoli have scored a third goal, and Jakkers has just got the ball being crossed in. An assist from Anguissa to a goal from Sam Bukema. Whilst Brentford retain a 1-0 lead over Chelsea. Ball cleared by Louviere. Oh, board is by Louviere. Now Club Brugge have the ball with Sabbe, but Sabbe loses it. This is board by Sabbe as well. You need to be opportunistic there, not give the ball away immediately. Now crossed in by Louviere to the far post, punched away by Jakkers. Donnarumma will have to make up for our useless defense. Poor man under pressure. I mean, at least he can handle that pressure. Oh, what is Zoli's doing? And Van Aken. I mean, not communicating, that's what they're doing. Ball into the box. Northern Jakkers catches it. These Louviere players are starting to get confident against Club Brugge. I mean, that might be the pride before the fall, but it also shows just how much they're dominating us at the moment. Club Brugge just can't get on this ball. Forbes, can he get it? No, it's out for a throw-in. And I know that if you look at the statistics, Club Brugge have enjoyed the majority of possession, but when you look at the phase of play, it's like... It feels like Louviere has had more of the ball. Because when they have the ball, they do something with it, and Club Brugge just stands still on the ball. Now Van Aken. Van Aken into Stankovic. Stankovic brings it down the left. Zolis, can he keep it in play? No. The ball goes backwards to Pino here, the goalkeeper of Louviere, who's just booted the ball up the pitch. And Mechelen lets himself be beaten here quite easily in his back by Afri, who crossed it in. And Ordonez clears. Corner to Louviere, and they're taking their sweet time with the corner, as they should, by the way. Winning 1-0 against Club Brugge, they take your time. I mean, you're not fighting relegation. It's a throw-in, by the way, not a corner. My apologies. You're not really fighting relegation after four games, are you? Like, I mean, we're gonna win 4 or 5 games in a row and be out of the relegation zone once we get like the Burnley game going. The problem is it's not good enough. Ordonez onto Mechelen. And ball's been cleared. Throw-in. Zolis. Free kick now again to Club Brugge. And the referee is having to separate players. Tensions over boiling, guys. Whoopity-doo, guys. Calm down. Calm down. It's just Louviere. You can't let these guys... I know we're low in the table, but being 18th doesn't mean you're fighting relegation. Do you think we'll be anywhere near the relegation zone come December? I mean, we're not going to be anywhere near that zone. But, like, yeah, it's a terrible start and all of that, but you don't have to exaggerate it either. I mean, it's bad enough. You don't have to exaggerate it, it's already bad enough. Well, that's where I disagree. If Pep fixes it, Pep stays. Because if Pep fixes it, that means your best solution is to keep Pep. Why would you remove the solution after you've been looking for the solution so long? I mean, that makes no sense. Fixing it for me does not mean you've got one game where you don't lose, by the way. Fixing it for me means you're winning 10 games in a row. You're doing what Man City used to do. By the way, Man City has officially secured more kits than points this season. A fourth kit has been launched by Man City. More kits than points. Zolis. Ball into Van Aken, who loses it again. Well, no, that's not... You said if Pep fixes it, he has to go. But if he fixes it, that means he's winning trophies. If we're not winning trophies, that means nothing's been fixed. For Man City, being fixed means winning trophies, so... why would I let Pep go if he turns things around and starts winning trophies again? If he starts winning trophies again, keep him. I just don't think he will. I guess that's just an argument about semantics, though. I think we both agree on what we want from Pep, but we're just arguing semantics here, aren't we? Ordonez onto Mechelen. Ordonez again. Zolis. Zolis, what are you doing? My god, bro. You're not fucking Yamal. Pay attention, my guy. Yeah, no, I agree. We're not winning trophies under him again. He's not fixing anything. But you said, if Pep fixes it, he must go. I don't think he will fix it. But if he does fix it, which means wins trophies, then that means he doesn't have to go. But, I mean, he has to go for me. He's not gonna fix shit. But if he does, then he gets to stay. Basically, win me a trophy or fuck off, basically, to put it in a crude way. Oh, that's a bit of a challenge by Mayer. The ball's come down the right now. Across the pitch, and it's still alive. Ball to Van Aken. Van Aken down the right with Carlos Forbes. Runners down the middle, but Forbes slows the game down. Now brings it behind Van Aken. And Club Brugge is very lucky to hold possession here still. Onyedika. On to Mechelen. 20 minutes left and Club Brugge is still losing. Ball down the right. And Van Aken... shot was blocked. I mean, if Pep Guardiola fixes it... Like, fixes it. What do you mean by that? Because I take that to mean winning trophies. If Pep Guardiola fixes it as to mean winning trophies, then that would mean we wouldn't need a new manager. Forbes cuts the ball back, it's still alive there in the box. What a fucking challenge is that? Bruv, calm down. Getting cooked by fucking Louviere, that's tragic. After dropping some pathetic points as well to Ghent. Proper fucking tragic. What's Napoli doing, by the way? Still winning 3-0. De Bruyne had a goal. But apparently De Bruyne is washed. KDB is washed, guys. He had to go. He absolutely had to go. Not Bernardo Silva. Not Matteo Kovacic. Let me look at a highlights by. I just see highlights here of Oyland's goal for the Napoli. Let's see here. Hey, simple that. I mean, I won't take just anyone. We're big enough of a club to get a proper manager in. Nuno, I quite like. Glasner as well. I'm not sure about Eddie Howe, to be honest. I wouldn't moan about it, but I'm not sure about him. I just don't like the way he plays football. Because if you get on Nuno, if you get a Glasner, it's different from Pep. But some of the principles are the same, which means you get running faster again. Cesc Fabregas, I think, will be brilliant to have. Free kick now, Louviere. Cross it in, caught by Jakkers. And is being held up here from playing the ball. Now long ball by Jakkers, it's cleared by Luvier, who now go forwards again. Club Brugge is so poor defensively. Luvier in the box already. Ordonez clears. Now a ball straight into the hands of Jakkers. Jakkers looks like he's panicking, bro. Jakkers is in a proper panic, mate. Mechelen. These managers will play to Haaland's strengths. Club Brugge has just missed a very good chance there. Any manager, bar Pep Guardiola, will play to play to Haaland's strengths. It's just anyone who has Erling Haaland in his entire team will play to Haaland's strengths, bar Guardiola. Guardiola is the only manager stubborn enough not to play to his best player's strengths because he wants his system. I mean, that's so bored by Mayer. If Mayer did not touch that ball, Zoli would have gone down and scored. That's so poor. Oh, you fucking dumbass. Pay attention. I feel weirdly numb about the game tomorrow. If we lose, it won't surprise me. If we win, I'll be happy, but then I'll wonder if it's been a one-off. I mean, I think a lot of people feel the same. I know the views during international periods are low anyhow, but I mean, the views I'm getting on my Man United streams, the views I see other people getting on their Man United or Derby streams, compared to what they usually get, I think nobody gives a fuck about this Derby. Like genuinely, nobody gives a fuck about this derby. Guy Furo coming on for Carlos Forbes. Wow, we're in deep. Exactly, beating United doesn't mean anything if we lose to Arsenal. And to Napoli after that. Like, by the way, Burnley. Man United barely beat Burnley. I won't be surprised if we go and lose to them. Big up to Rosa. Hello, Rosa. Big up, how are you? Joining late. Better late than never, they say. Van Aken nutmegged this guy. Now brought the ball into Fudel. Still Fudel. He's crossed it into the box. It's still alive. Sabbe. Sabbe crosses it into the far post. Fudel over the bar. Bit of a lethargic one this game. Good, what about you? Not so much. Not so much. We've been dominated on this pitch, bro, I can't lie. Pep killed the fans, bro. The fan base is dead, isn't it? The fan base, I mean... look at the way the fans are fighting each other already. And every loss is gonna be every loss is gonna make it so much worse. It's like a snowball, isn't it? If we get 2 wins and a draw from the next 3 games, I'll be happy. Sure. I think that's beyond us, if I'm being honest. 2 wins and a draw is good form. Listen, if we had 2 wins and a draw in our first 3, let's say we beat Wolves like we did, beat Brighton, and drew against Spurs. People won't be that upset, would they? Because at the end of the day, Spurs is a good team. And, I mean, if you then go and continue that form, beating United, maybe drawing Arsenal, and then beating Napoli, people will be happy. But that's not what's happening. Obviously, I want to win every game, but we're not that team right now. Nowhere near. We need a goal. Chelsea goal. Yeah, we do need a goal. Right observation. Rodri will be angry if we lose our next 2 games. Cole Palmer has scored the goal. We sold Cole Palmer so we could keep Bernardo Silva. Lovely. Onyedika. Meyer. And Zolis now. We can't bring him back, bro. He's never coming back to City. Stankovic, ball down the right. And now it's crossed into the box onto far post. It's cleared for a corner. Our third gets this season of Club Brugge. It's fraudulent. I don't really care. We're not completely finished, but it's down to the manager to turn it around. The style of play has to change. Bro, asking Pep Guardiola to change the style of play is... it's like talking to a wall. He'll rather shoot himself than change that style of play. Oh, Van Aken, why are you passing it? Shoot, mate. Oh, we're gonna concede again here, aren't we? Well, Luvier on a quick counter out. The defense is open as fuck. Guardiola. I mean, I might have to update my manager's I'd take list at this point. Kai Vödel, ball into Van Aken. Van Aken onto Zolis. Zolis. Tries a shot from distance that just falls into the hands of the Louviere goalkeeper. I mean, we've got Sikwe on the bench, who we can still bring on, and Campbell, but we've already made 4 substitutions, so it's only gonna be one of them. I think Vödel was maybe a bit of a waste, if I'm being honest. Leicester to City, here we go. I won't not mind that. Although, you know what I would like? I would like to see more on Cesc Fabregas. I need to do some Como watchalongs next season. Or I guess this season. Van Aken. Ah, bored this. And a goal kick now to Louviere. Foden will ghost. I think now is the moment where we see what Foden's level is still at. So I think now, this season, the next few games is where we see. Yeah, I'm not denying that. But that doesn't mean he's the best one out there. I think that Cesc Fabregas could potentially win us more. Which is why I want to... I want to do some watchalongs on Como. See what Cesc Fabregas plays like and stuff. See how good he is. Because, I mean, if we can pocket another great manager, then you're running, bruv. Then you're running. Throw into Brugge. Campbell coming onto pitch. Our last substitution. Sabbe coming off. Well, that's all out attack, and inshallah. Why is he always bringing on Campbell so late, bro? I mean, why can't he? You're acting like this is a scrub manager. It's a manager that nobody knows how good he is, but he's had a good first season with Como. Oliver Glasner has won a Europa League, but he's not done much other than that. I like Oliver Glasner. But to prove that he can win a Champions League is as scarce as that Fabregas can win a Champions League. They've both not done much. That's more of a product of the clubs they've coached at than the quality they actually have, isn't it? Ball out for another throw-in. And 5 minutes to go here. Still 1-0. Ball on the left with Meyer. Meyer puts it into the box, it's been cleared. Ordonez picks up the clearance, brings it to Campbell. Ordonez again. Onyedika. Twente has equalized with Nakbreda. And Zolis has lost the ball. Zolis is dropping a stinker this game. Meyer, quick throw in. Onyedika, terrible pass backwards as well. I don't know why Luvier is still pressing up with this little time left to go. Like, if they concede a goal, it's because they keep pressing up. But like, if I was Louviere, I'd set off at this stage. Mechelen. Into Zolis. Zolis with Ordóñez. And now Campbell. What a port cross this from Campbell. McAtee still holding bench at Forest. He's not good enough. Is he? That's proper sad, isn't it? Marco Piakal with the goal. Has McAtee played a single game so far? He's played for Forest, but I'm assuming he's not started any game yet. Yeah, 18 minutes, 32 minutes, 17 minutes. Yikes. Corner now, Club Brugge. 3 minutes to go. And I think this might be grim. Ball over the bar from Van Aken. Luca Ranieri has scored, by the way, for Fiorentina. It's 1-3, so it doesn't really matter. It's 1-3 to Napoli, but it did score. De Bruyne came off, by the way. He was substituted off. De Bruyne, 2 goals already in Serie A. Not a bad start. Not a bad start for someone who's apparently washed. Van Aken into Zolis, now Meyer. And Zolis again. Zolis, cross to the far posts, ball still alive there, and oh, Club Brugge can't score for fucking hell. This Soldi guy is so shit, bruv, my god. I think Gustav Nielsen might be better than Soldi, I can't lie. They've both got a shit first touch. They both can't score for fucking anything. They both can't pass or play. But at least Gustav Nielsen has some fucking luck and physicality. Like, my god, this Soldi guy legit does nothing all game. Ball down the right, and into the box, it's straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. I mean, look up. Where are you passing? Look up. Seven minutes of stoppage time, quite a bit. Good ball to Louviere, who's got the baggiest fucking touch in fucking all of China. What the fuck is this guy, bro? You're dog shit, mate. Gustav Nielsen goes down and scores there. And he's fucking shit. It's comical how bad this guy. How does Club Brugge find the worst strikers in Europe? We should have a fucking advertisement outside of Jan Bredel. Worst striker in Europe auction. We do it every fucking season, mate. Honestly, special talent. Always finding the worst fucking strikers. Yeah, damn Chuk. Even Igor Thiago when he arrived. Yeah, he turned good later, but that's an exception. Gustav Nielsen. Now this fucking stanky legs over here. Bas Dos when he came here. Fucking shit. I swear down, Jacko been balling for what, 2 decades all over the world. He's going to come over there. He's going to come over there, bro. And he'll stop scoring. Jacko been scoring for 20 years wherever he goes. If he comes here, yeah. I mean, right off the season playing like this, bro. Might as well right off the season. It's still 1-0 in that Chelsea-Brentford game. And ball out for the corner to Louviere because these guys can't get their feet together. I think it might actually be a goal kick, that. No, it is a corner. It is a corner. Northern Yuckers picks up the ball. Now with Zolis. Van Aken. Ball over the top. And Guy Fudel does not hold on to it. Now ball's been cleared. I think a free kick right outside of the box to Club Brugge. For a handball being shown. Yeah, that's a handball. I was ashamed that that's outside of the box. First actual foul they make it is just outside of the area. We've had 2 penalty calls already, but neither was given. Oh, they are doing a VAR check here for a penalty. No way we get a... Third time is the charm, guys. Third time is the charm. Now watch someone miss this penalty. Who's even gonna take it? Please don't let Gasoli take this penalty. If we do even get it. They're checking for the penalty right now. I don't know if they'll give it. The ball did touch his arm, but it's like, I'm not sure if they'll give it. Scumbag comeback. We did get the penalty. It is a penalty. There you go. Zolis is taking it. I'm not sure if I want Zolis to take it, to be honest. I think I'd prefer Van Aken. Not sure. Who's the better penalty taker, Zolis or Van Aken? Wow, Zolis has skied it. This fucking dumbass. What is he doing? He sent that ball to fucking outer space. What are you doing? Why are you kicking it so hard? Pick a corner. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Just utter wow. This is why I would have preferred Van Aken. He's got more composure there. Probably a final chance here for Club Brugge to at least rescue a point. Man of the match, fuck all these guys, we've been shit. We've been proper shit, fuck all of these lads. Zolis gets onto the ball now and has missed another fucking major chance there, wow. Wow. Yeah, just blow for full time, bro, end my suffering. Full time. By the way, Chelsea have just scored as well, Moise Caicedo. And Napoli has won 3-1 over Fiorentina. What am I to say? What am I to say about that? Wow. What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing here? You know what we're doing here, guys? I'll tell you what we're doing here. We're redirecting to a desert city, and we're pretending that this shit never happens. Alfred, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.